welcome back to another video. Andy here, Kent Survival. I'm out today in a place called Church Farm, so it's a permission camp today, and I've brought along with me my Luxe Hexpeak Tent. I'll show you what it's like inside. As you might be able to see, we've got quite a big vestibule area on here, which is what attracted me to the tent. I first saw it when Mike from Cornish Knives and Camping was using it in Dartmoor, and yeah, it was my haven for cooking, so I needed to get one, and now luckily I have. You can see it's got the inner in here, takes up half the inside there. If you saw the review I've done a couple of weeks back, I've got the same mat that I used in that, so I'll be continuing testing with that. You'll see a link in the description if you're interested in that, and to the other video review of it. And just my usual setup other than that, and a bit of a ground mat in the vestibule area here. I'm out today with Owen from Albion Camping.
Alright guys.
Thanks very much for having me.
Thanks for coming.
And yeah, we're going to have a brew. Well, I thought it would be a good idea to use this new tank bottle that I've got here. It's been sent to me from the guys at Tank, so thanks very much for that. I want to give it a go. It's touted as an outdoorsman and sportsman's thermos basically. It's a double-walled insulated bottle. It's $14.99 usually, and it's 500ml if you're interested in one. A bit more environmentally friendly than using up different plastic water bottles and stuff. It's had nothing but good reviews, so it's taken me a good couple of hours to get here today, and we've been setting up for the last 45 minutes or so, and we'll see how warm that still is. Nice to have a quick brew. Owen's got his Crusader on there for his. So I've never actually thought of doing this before, bringing a thermos to a camp so you've got a nice hot brew as soon as you set up. It's a pretty good idea. Holds 2 good cups in that one. And it's still almost too hot to drink. And that's, I don't know, 3 hours, maybe something like that. Supposed to stay hot for 12 hours apparently. If you want to put something cold in it, 24 hours, which is pretty good. One reason I did say yes to accepting this was because it was reminding me of the Brewdog Growler. Everyone seems to be getting them at the moment for storing beer in. So that's quite a good idea for keeping a cold beer, so that would be more in the summertime. Owen's gone with the Snug Pack bunker here. If you hadn't noticed, we're kind of clamping it up today because I've driven the truck right in, so weight wasn't really an issue. But yeah, so this is the bunker, which you may have seen in some of his videos if you're on his channel, and it's pretty roomy. I'd say it's not quite as high in the middle as the Hexpeak, but the footprint's about the same size. It's a pretty nice looking tent. Thumbs up?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good. Quite sturdy, not as light as your Hexpeak though.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the Hexpeak is it's no reason.
1.4, isn't it?
1.4, yeah. So it's about the same weight as my tiny Fox one-man tent that you would have seen on other videos, except a hell of a lot more practical. As you can see, we're pretty close to camp here with the truck, so it's pretty easy to unload. Like I said, glamping. Just like to take the opportunity to say thank you to Chris Callahan. He's been watching the videos for a little while now, so just going to give him a shout out, and to his daughter Ellie, who apparently likes watching as well. So hi Ellie, thanks very much for watching. Okay, as I'm out, I thought I'd do this 5 favourite items for taking outdoors with you tag. I was tagged by Jimmy at Lundy's Wild Camp and Bushcraft. He's got a great camp if you like camp building, that sort of thing, so check out his channel, I'll link it below. But I'll go through. So this isn't sort of the 5 C's of survival or anything like that, it's just your favourite things. It was very hard to put it down to 5. so I'll just go through them quickly. First thing is a sit pad. Very simple, doesn't matter what one, as long as you've got one. Very handy, especially in such a wet country. So that's kind of an essential, I think. Next up, I've got a paraffin storm lantern. A very handy thing to have. I really like having natural light on a camp. Don't like the bright LEDs and things. And these things are great. This one you may have seen me review a week or two ago, so you can check that video out if you want, and I'll link it below. But pretty inexpensive and very nice to take with you. Next up is the Bucko Laplander. So I do a lot of sort of crafting when I'm out and about, and processing of firewood, so that thing's pretty handy. I was in the false economy of getting cheap saws, and this one is just so much better. It's got a dual purpose blade on it, so it's good for doing dead wood. Most of them are designed for pruning, so for green wood, so it's good for firewood. As you can see, I made a little case for it as well there. Next up is my knife. Could be any knife. This one's the Condor Bushlaw. Serves me well. It's about £70, something like that, $100. Pretty hard and pretty useful. And the last thing is my GSI Glacier stainless steel cup. So as you can see, this thing gets some use. In fact, it's still wet because I've just used it. Yeah, goes straight on a fire or on a stove. It nests with Nalgene's and everything else. This is a Stanley lid I've got here on it, but it'll go with the Pathfinder stuff as well, so it's pretty good to match up with other kit. Yeah, so I can cook in this, I can drink from this, I can purify in this. It's always with me. That's my 5 favourite things. It's not that exciting, but they are all very useful. I've got here a parcel that I received the other day. As you can see, it's to me. Thanks for that, Louise. It's from a subscriber called Louise Smith. So I'm going to get in here and have a look what we've got. So first off, I can see a knife, fork and spoon set. Brilliant. I've got one already, but this will mean I don't have to continually repack my bags. I can keep one in my day bag for the cooking videos and that, and one in my camping bag. Excellent stuff. Very well packaged. Brilliant. They'll be out later. Oh yes. I might have these right now actually by the campfire. 4-pack of some wafer biscuits. Very nice. Enjoy them tonight. In fact, could do kind of a small thing with them over the fire. Very helpful. I love sorry and I love malt loaf. Thank you for this. I haven't got any butter with me though, and I love it with butter. Oh, we got some salmon. I'm not a fish lover, but my cat is, so Kitty might be getting that one. Okay, so this looks like the good stuff. Record, I can't say that. I need Tom for this one. Recorderlig. Yeah, that sounds about right. Strawberry lime cider. Well, that's something to have tonight. Look forward to that one. I don't like normal apple ciders, but the fruit ones I don't mind at all. And got here Hexi stove, and I think these are the army ones. It's got the, you know what, I'm going to open it. Yeah, it's got the cutout for like the BCB mugs. I haven't got one of them. I do have a Hexi stove, but not one of them. And yep, got some hexamine in there as well. This is going to be breakfast. Well, thanks Louise, thanks very much for sending that in. I'm going to enjoy most of that on this camp, to be quite honest. I'm just going to process up some vegetables for the stew we're having tonight. tell I was filming, the aeroplane's going over. Oh, lost a bit. Nothing but the best, but Iron Maiden's Trooper for this stew. Look at that, perfect amount. Brilliant. This is just some oxtail dry soup, just to make a bit of a gravy. On goes the lid for a couple of hours. Oh, got it. Just got some pearl barley and split peas, I think it is, to go in the stew now. Stick it all in. I don't even know how long this has been going. An hour?
Yeah, I'd say an hour and a bit.
45 minutes to an hour left. Well, in the name of these, I've gone with Aunt Bessie's dumpling mix today. And as it's already in a bag, my plan is to just put some water in there and mix it in the bag itself. Like so. Oh, spillage. Now I have with me my little CRKT tin. If I open it up, you see there, got all different herbs and spices in these tiny miniature Tic Tac containers. That works out quite well. So I've got some Italian herbs to go in the dumpling mix. Bubble on. Now I may have mixed this just a little bit wetter than I would ordinarily, so I used some of the flour out of it for putting the meat in. So we're going to try and squeeze out some dumplings and see how that goes. There we go. A hint of dumplings. Stick that lid back on for maybe another half hour. I was thinking I've not been filming much because we've just been having a drink and a chat whilst cooking, so I thought I'd stick the camera on for a bit.
That's been a nice evening though, hasn't it?
Very chilled. It's been quite peaceful. The odd aeroplanes were quite near an airport, but yeah, it's been a nice chilled evening here at Church Farm. Stew on the go. I've been whittling away, and I'll bring it over. This is my spoon I've been working on. You can see, oh no you can't see because it's not focusing. see a speck of blood on there, but it's starting to take shape. I made the bowl area a bit too big, so I carve out the bowl after starting. But yeah, I intend on eating with it, whether it's finished or not. I've been on the beers, but I just remembered I've got my unpronounceable recorderlig. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
We need Tom here, Tom Outdoors. He's the cider expert. So I get, when I open this, I'm going to have to rate it, aren't I?
Yeah.
It's going to have an out of 10.
Doing my fucking teeth. So it's already done. Actually, no, it's not quite. I used to do that loads, and people were like, "No, don't do it."
Well, I've got a friend who can do it, and it was
I've
painful
never
to
done
watch.
It, no.
Well, I've got my recorderlig. It gets harder and harder the more you drink to say, which is a premium strawberry lime cider, and lime is one of my favourite things. Lime and chilli, 4.0. So we'll give this a go, Tom Outdoors style. That is rather sweet. You should have ice cubes with it, but it is pretty cold. It says you should have a squeeze of lime with it, but it is strawberry and lime, that's odd. It's very nice. It is very sweet though. I don't think I could have more than a bottle. You want to give it a go?
Yeah, I'll have a swig. Thank you.
Your beer's going to be very bitter when you get back to it after this.
Yeah, it's quite nice. I like it.
Very fruity. Oh, we've got to give it an out of 10 though.
Doesn't taste too cidery, does it?
No, not at all. I mean, it's got that Pimm's thing where you can't really taste the alcohol at all.
No.
Oh, I think maybe an 8.
Well, yeah, I'd say for me.
An 8 out of 10. Oh, and thank you, Louise.
Thanks. I'll share that one if you want. Oh no, I was going to say cheers, but I was going to say, do you want to show that one?
This is Owen's Heavenly Blonde, which is a blonde ale with a lady on the front. Is she famous?
Don't think so.
Just a blonde lady.
Yeah.
I'll try that straight after that though. It's going to be so bitter. Right, I suppose I should check on this stew. I've checked it in a while. It's time to dish up, I think. It's bubbling away that far from the fire. I suppose it's blowing this way, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the dumplings seem to have come out alright, yeah. Feel quite solid. Some of that lovely meat. Oh, this should be pretty tender. It's been going for over 2 hours, I know that for sure. There we go. Nice beef stew with dumplings. While Owen helps himself to some stew, I'm going to use my there we go, spoon, which is freshly carved. I should have waited a minute, it's boiling. Meat's pretty tender. Yeah, and them dumplings are done fine. Not bad. Nothing like a stew on a winter camp when there's more than one of you. It's a big thing to do for just one person.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
Welcome. Well, hello guys. Sorry I've not filmed too much this evening. It's that usual thing of when you're with people, you get chatting and drinking and having a laugh. So it's been a good night. Had some good drinks, some good food. Now we're in the Hexpeak, which I'm loving the amount of room I've got to manoeuvre in this tent. It's so good. I'm in the inner bit here of the camera, in the vestibule there. Can't usually film in a tent with my little one. I've got my sleeping bag and I've got a nice fleece blanket as well. I think it's going to be quite a cosy one. So yeah, it's got down to I think 1 degree, so a bit of a chilly evening, but not too bad for the winter. So I'm off to sleep and I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. I'm up and cooking on the Hexie now, just doing some bacon and eggs for breakfast. Got down to about freezing last night, I believe, but other than my toes I was pretty toasty. I even had a blanket over the sleeping bag last night. Yeah, it's a good night's sleep. And it's weird to have so much room in a tent. I actually had my hands above my head at one point. Gotta use my little seasonings. That's us all done for the camp. We're all tidied away now. Cleaned that fire away and left no trace, even though it's campsite's still important. It's been a good one, quite a relaxed one. I'd like to thank Owen, Albion Camping, for inviting me along.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
And check him out. It's Albion Camping, and there'll be a link below. Yeah, we're going to do the off. So I'll see you on the next one.